So you've probably tried dropshipping and failed after testing endless products. Whether you wasted weeks posting organic ads trying to go viral, or wasted hundreds of dollars trying to test it on TikTok and Facebook ads without any luck. I know that this is exactly what you are going through right now because this is literally me back in high school. After testing so many different products and just completely failing, I honestly thought that dropshipping was too saturated and dead, and I was honestly about to just give up. But I realized it was actually a skill issue on my part, and instead learned these product research strategies that helped me find my first winning product that ended up making me hundreds of thousands of dollars later that same year. Unlike what you might think, it's not luck. You need to stop blindly testing products and wasting all your time and money. You're one product away from completely changing your life. All you have to do is just watch this entire video and take notes, and trust me, you will thank me later. Now, enough with the yapping, let's get right into it. Firstly, you need to actually understand what you are looking for in a winning product. I make sure that all my products that I go with meet as many of these requirements as possible. Now, the first one is pretty self-explanatory. You need to make sure that it either solves a problem or solves an insecurity. Don't pick something useless like a random fidget spinner. No one's gonna buy it, and if they do, you'll have extremely low conversion rates. Second, you need to make sure it has good profit margins. You need to make sure you can sell it for at least 3 to 5 times more than the manufacturer's price. If you don't know how to check what price you're able to sell your product at, don't worry, I'll go over it later in the video. Third, confirm that it has proof of concept. Don't reinvent the wheel. Unlike what a lot of gurus say, it is actually good to have some competitors. That way you can see before testing it yourself if they are able to get sales with the product. You can also take inspiration, copy their website and ads, hypothetically, which they tell you not to do in school, but in the real world, trust me, everyone does that in almost every single business. Game is game. Fourth, try to pick a product that has high AOV, which if you don't know what that is, it's called average order value, as well as LTV, which is lifetime value. Now you might be confused because I'm saying all these big words. An example of a product with good AOV, average order value, is collectibles, like Pokemon cards where people want to buy multiple of them to collect them, or even like a set of matching clothes like a matching hoodie and a sweatpants set, or a bra and leggings. An example of products with high LTV or lifetime value is consumables, like supplements that people consume and after a month they need to buy another one, like creatine, protein powders, sleep gummies, whatever. And a lot of you guys actually don't know this, but yes, you can dropship consumables. Fifth, make sure that the product is actually decent quality. Another big misconception is that dropshippers sell low quality, cheap plastic from China. Please do not do this. This is just a stereotype. You're gonna get a lot of refunds and chargebacks and your store is gonna get shut down. Make sure to check listings on Amazon or even look it up on TikTok to make sure that the product actually works and it's decent quality as well. Six, try to go with a niche and audience that you already have some sort of interest or knowledge in. This will make it much easier once you start promoting it because you are already the target audience of the product, so you already watch a lot of the content about the product or in a similar niche, which will make it very easy to make your ads and start targeting your niche. Lastly, make sure you know what creatives and marketing angles you are going to run with it before you even think about selecting it. This is honestly one of the most important things that most dropshippers don't talk about. Make sure you guys do this. Try to go with a product that meets at least 5 of these 7 requirements. Now that we know exactly what kind of products we are looking for, it's time for me to go over some methods in which you can start researching with. Before we actually find a winning product, we need to make sure we have a good, reliable supplier that can ship out all our orders for us. The days of dropshipping low quality products from AliExpress that take months to ship is over. If you do not work with a good supplier, you'll end up getting a lot of refunds and chargebacks that will eventually get your Shopify store shut down. Now, the best way to avoid this is by using a good supplier like Zendrop. Zendrop is actually a US based supplier that can ship out products within 2 to 5 days. Yes, you heard me correct, 2 to 5 days, because Zendrop owns warehouses in the United States. If you guys did not already know, most of the suppliers out there like AliExpress are middleman dropshippers dropshipping you the product that you're gonna dropship. So basically what this means is that they are upcharging you on every single sale that you get. Now with Zendrop, they actually own the supply chain, which means you're getting it directly from them. This means you will have the best prices and the highest quality available. Now I got some good news for you guys. I'm partnered with them, so they're allowing me to give you guys a completely free 7-day trial, as well as $200 in free order credits to fulfill your first sales with. If you want to work with the best supplier in the game right now, then I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can claim a free $200 in order credits to fulfill your first sales with, as well as custom branding and packaging. Now, this is an exclusive offer that they're allowing me to provide you guys that support and watch me. So like I said, if you want to claim it, it will be down below in the description. Shout out to them for letting me hook you guys up. Let's get back to it. I don't know how, but no one talks about this at all. Before you start any sort of product research, you need to make sure you actually select a marketing strategy that you're going to go with. This will determine which method you're going to use to research your product. For example, if you want to advertise on TikTok, we're going to go on TikTok top ads. If you're going to market on Facebook, then we're going to go on Facebook ads library. If you're going to do organic marketing, then you're going to use the burner method. All of these strategies work. Make sure you just pick one and stick to it. Now, there is strategies that you can use where you take a product from Facebook ads library, for example, and start marketing it on TikTok. Since most of the competition is already on Facebook, but on TikTok, it's not competitive at all. Same with putting a product from TikTok onto Facebook. Now, if you want to do this, it's completely fine. I've had a lot of success doing this myself in the past. Now, the first research method we're going to go over is the TikTok burner method. I'm sure you guys have all heard of this and seen it by now, but for those that haven't, basically you want to go on TikTok and create a brand new account. And when you first set it up, you're going to get a bunch of random TikToks, as you guys can see here. Now, the first thing that I would do is scroll on the For You page. I wouldn't look any hashtags or any accounts up just yet. Try to just scroll for like the first 10-20 videos and see if you can see a dropshipping product advertisement. Now, a mistake that a lot of beginners make is that they see an ad like this and they go ahead and like it, but this is an actual real brand. This is not a dropshipping store, so you should just skip it. Do not interact with it at all. We are only looking for ads of dropshipping products that you can dropship yourself. Okay, there we go. I think we're like 15 TikToks in, but here is a dropshipping product. It says international delivery on the bottom. It's a branded account, mask on money. So that's how you can really tell. It's kind of hard, especially with this TikTok. Like even myself, I almost scrolled past it, but yeah, it's pretty obvious it's a dropshipping product. Now, what you want to do is actually go ahead and check the comments. So let's scroll through and see what people actually think about the product. Now, I'm actually glad that we came across this product in specific because all of these comments are questionable whether the product is in demand or not. In most cases, you're looking for the comment section to include comments like, where can I find this? I need this now, or this is so good, this is so helpful. But as you guys can see, most of the comments is just making fun of the video and the product. Don't worry, there's other ways to verify whether or not the product's in demand and actually selling. So if we click on the profile, they have almost 200,000 followers and they're getting 80 million views, 30 million views, millions of views on all their videos. And they have their Shopify store linked in the bio. We just click on it. And yes, this is clearly a Shopify store and Shopify theme. Now, if you guys were actually watching and taking notes, you should remember that one of the product requirements was to make sure that it actually solves a problem or insecurity. Now, there is scenarios where there's useless products like this mask, but sometimes if you're doing organic dropshipping, if your product can go this viral, there is a chance that you can ignore the requirement and that this product can still be good to sell. What we can do is go on a sales tracker such as ShopHunter, which basically lets you track the sales of any Shopify store. As you guys can see, I logged in. We just go on my ShopHunter and add shop, and then we go back on their Shopify store and copy their link and paste their link and click add shop. And I mean, as we can see, they're at 1.5K for the day, and they're at 16K for the week, 55K for the month. Honestly, pretty impressive. I didn't expect it to get this many sales considering the product is completely useless. Now, you need to make sure that the chart is somewhat consistent. It's not going too far down, or you need to make sure that the chart is slowly going up. Pretty self-explanatory. Make sure the product isn't dying. Make sure that it's at least consistent or increasing in sales slowly. Now, another reason why I love ShopHunter is you can actually see the revenue of each variant of the masks. so that you know exactly which one to put first onto your Shopify store. Definitely recommend ShopHunter. It's a great way to verify that your products are actually in demand and currently selling. If you guys want to try them out as well, I believe it's usually like $50 a month, but I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can sign up for a completely free 30-day trial. Okay, so with organic dropshipping, the way it's gonna work most of the time is you're gonna get high volume and low conversion rates. For example, this account got over 100 million views. If you were to run paid ads and get 100 million views, you should be making millions of dollars. But since it's organic traffic, it will come with lower conversion rates. You can go high volume, low conversion rate with organic dropshipping, or go lower volume and higher conversion rate with paid ads. Next, we're gonna go on Facebook Ads Library. Now, this is where they publicly show all the ads that are being ran on Facebook. The only issue is that there's ads being ran for local restaurants, services, agencies. Unfortunately, there's not only ads of products, so we had to try to filter it and finesse a way to only show mostly dropshipping products. Now, it's gonna be set to United States. Ad category, we're gonna click all ads. Now in the search bar, we're gonna look up keywords and terms like shop now, because this is the type of text that dropshippers use in the ads that they run. Like I said, if we scroll through, there's someone selling cookies at a bakery shop. But the second one is a dropshipping store selling water bottles. The third one is a dropshipping store selling watches. Fourth one, cat bed. Fifth one, dropshipping brand selling clothes. Yeah, and you guys get the point. Now, as we scroll through, make sure you guys keep in mind of the product requirements that we discussed. Now, once you find a good product that you like, what you can do is check the profile and see how many ads they're running. If they're running more than 10 ads, then they're most likely doing good and they're trying to scale. This means that they are running ads profitably and getting a lot of sales. You can also check the date of when they started running the ads. As you guys can see, this one started on August 20th. Try to find ads that have been running for more than 5 days. Because you're usually supposed to test a product on Facebook for 1 to 3 days. So if it's running more than that, around 5 days, then they are definitely making money. It's common sense. If they were losing money, they would not be running ads for every single day for a week straight. Now, there is a better and more efficient way to do this than using Facebook Ads Library, which I will show you guys. What we can do is go on this website called Minea. And even on the homepage, they already recommend us the top 10 products for the day. As you guys can see, they have it for Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok. Obviously, we're only going to be using Facebook and TikTok. Please do not use Pinterest. But what we're mainly going to be doing is clicking on the products tab. And as you guys can see, they have a bunch of these potential winning products that you can select. Now, you know how I mentioned that on Facebook Ads Library, there's a bunch of ads that aren't dropshipping products? Well, on Minea, you can actually filter it to products that are only dropshipping products. Well, on Minea, you can actually filter it to have ads that are only dropshipping products. And you can also filter Facebook and or TikTok products as well. They also have a filter for established products, which instead of you manually going on Facebook Ads Library and seeing how long the ads ran for, checking the profile to see how many ads there even are, Minea just goes ahead and does that for you. Now, to help you guys out, these are the settings and filters that I personally use to find my winning products on here. On promotions date, I select first seen date, last 30 days. This will ensure that the product is actively selling and in demand, but since it's less than 30 days, it's not too competitive yet. Now, after 30 days is when it starts to get a little competitive. Now, for the active on option, I personally promote on TikTok more, so I'm gonna click TikTok and click apply. And then for engagement score, I'm gonna select average engagement. For languages, I'm gonna select English only so that we have products being promoted in the US. And also enable the is dropshipping option and click apply. Now, obviously, resources like the Facebook Ads Library is completely free. I'm gonna be completely transparent. This is a paid subscription, but obviously it takes money to make money. If you wanna achieve the best results, then resources like Minea are gonna help you be much more efficient in your product research. If you tried all the other product research methods that I already went over in the video and you weren't able to have any luck finding a winning product, or you just wanna be more efficient in your product research overall, then I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can sign up and get 20% off for your first 3 months. By using Minea and the filters features and settings that I just showed you guys, there's no way you shouldn't be able to find a winning product by the end of the day today. Now, I went over all the possible ways to find a winning product that I could think of, but there's also one last hidden strategy that I haven't covered yet. Now, if you're a beginner, this honestly wouldn't apply to you, but it is good to know for future reference and can definitely help you later on. Now, the last way to find a winning product is to have a good connection with a private supplier. Once you start making 5 to 10 sales a day, you should be connected with a private supplier or private agent. Now, once you start working with them over time and making a lot of money together, then they will start giving you insider info on which type of products that they are fulfilling the most in their warehouses. Obviously, they're working with tons of other dropshippers as well that are probably doing much better than me and you, making like millions of dollars a month. So it is very helpful to know what type of products they are selling and even which type of products they are starting out completely new and testing. That way you can get a competitive edge and launch the same product around the same time and be able to compete with them. Now, another version of this that a lot of people don't know is actually going to China. If you visit what people like to call the Temu factories, a lot of the biggest manufacturers have like these product showcases where you can go to these events and look at all the different types of cool products and even speak directly with the Chinese manufacturers on any tips, recommendations on what type of products to start selling next. Now, let's be real, a flight to China is like $2,000, I think, even for economy. Most of you guys are probably beginners and can't afford this, but for the small percentage of you guys that are more advanced, I definitely recommend trying this out. Or if your family, for whatever reason, is taking a vacation to China, then your family might be confused, but make sure to take them to these Temu and Shein factories and sweatshops with you. Now, I went over and revealed all these different types of product research methods that you guys can use. Personally, what I do and what a lot of experienced dropshippers do is just use all of them. For example, when I'm out grocery shopping or in the car, then I use the TikTok burner method. When I'm sitting at home like I am right now in front of my computer, then I use Minea and Facebook ads library. Do not limit yourself to just one of these resources. Make sure you are allowing yourself to explore as many different types of products as possible. I tried my best to provide as much value as possible, but if I missed anything or you guys have any other questions, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. I'm literally filming this at 5 a.m. right now. As you guys can see, it's actually 5:30 a.m. I literally sacrificed my sleep schedule to make this for you guys. So if this video helped you at all, make sure to go subscribe and turn on the post notifications. But for now, I think it's about time for me to go to sleep. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.